So howdy all, and welcome back to what I suspect is going to be the last video of Troubleshooter that I'm going to be recording for a while. I am the Black Shadow, and after having conducted the police training, which was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it, and then getting ambushed by the White Tigers in a fight against the Spoon, this complete setup, Albus managing to survive the attempt, we have been visited by Giselle, or Giselle. I'm going to go with Giselle, who has asked Albus to go out for dinner. Giselle, his former mentor in the Black Pearl Troubleshooter unit. And we are going to go ahead and do that. I could have spent some time modifying my team, but it's not going to be worth it, I don't think. Exactly. It'll be fine. Yeah. Lead the way. Now, to tell the truth, I was originally going to call the last video I was going to do. Because I've got other stuff to be recording, specifically Sleeping Dogs and bits as well. And then it was going to be that probably for a little while. But, well, this came up and it... I was curious to see where this leads. I have a funny feeling I know where this is going to lead, and for that reason alone, I think it was worth doing one last mission. One of our members who likes to visit famous restaurants. Yeah. So overdressed. Yeah, I mean, you don't forget that sort of thing. You just please me because you don't want to get scolded, B. I mean, it's true. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. 2 years ago. Man. Young Albus. Albus's first company, Black Pearl. It was the biggest troubleshooter company in the Eagleshire district. More than 300 troubleshooters were working. Yeah. It's Kate. Hi. Man, the freaking suit, the tie. Good grief. Yeah, agreed. Ask people online how to make a good impression on the first day at work. Like, I get it, but... Yeah. This is about how everyone does that. Oof. Brutal. Yeah. Exactly. The Personal Escort Team 1 that mainly guarded famous celebrities, and the Education Team 2 that was in charge of the safety education and field study of normal citizens. A lot of teams. Black Pearl that ran a total of 9 different teams. Good grief. The team that Albus applied for was Criminal Case Team 9, which solved the cases for huge criminal gangs and eliminated risk factors. Ah. Damn. I wouldn't say it twice. It was a short one. And I had to go back home only 30 minutes after arriving. Damn. Oh, dear. I mean, someone had to point it out, right? I mean, he's got some skills. His potential for success, he's still got the skills of an apprentice troubleshooter. Damn. Yeah, a bit blunt. Hmm. Is that really what we're after here? Yeah. You just chase everyone off, then you're just gonna get inundated with stuff. Oof. That would be good. Aren't you bored he's not on the site right now? No, they're pretty short-staffed. I think she's a little too iron-fisted, perhaps. Damn. The individual has connections with the Nine Dragon Gang. The skull. 3 months later. Albus's self-esteem broke down from the first day of work in the company. What was left of him were mostly tedious jobs. Albus was left alone in the office most of the time, even when Giselle, who usually monitored the site situation from the head office, went on site. Damn. Well, as I'd imagine, being something case on site along his senior team members at Time 9, but the reality was that he was just organising files and writing reports for criminal cases in front of a computer. That's the worst, isn't it? You think you're going to be doing something to help fight crime, and he just turns into an admin role. Oof. All the reports on loot reported from sites, documents and mail sent from citizens and public institutions, and documents on personal information about the troubleshooters of Team 9. Albus's work could be done by anyone with the time to do it. The routine continued for 3 months. Even if Albus had corrected his mindset on the first day of the work, getting bored was inevitable. Moreover, it became common for him to stay at the office alone, with the numbers of cases kept increasing. Yeah. I think a lot of us can relate to this. A step taken forward toward the dream. The inflated expectation and the passion for those new challenges turned into disappointment, and his feelings met the reality that he didn't want to face. His enthusiasm waned a little more each day, and he spent most of his free time in bed. Albus became lazy. He became frequently late for work since he became passionless for it, which made him stay up late in the night doing other things. Albus would wake up late in the morning and anxiously depart from his workplace. At first he worried about the shame of his laziness being known to others, but even that didn't last long, and his mindset became dull quickly. Tiredness became part of Albus's routine. There was nobody in the office on the days when he was late to work anyways. It seemed that even the people who met Albus occasionally didn't know about him being late frequently. Does feel like it a bit, doesn't it? It reminds me very much back to when I did work experience. Back when like everyone used to do it like in school with like 14, 15 sort of thing. You'd go with someone to work for 2 weeks, and you'd have like the work experience bits and like so like a barber's, hairdressers, people that are interested in that sort of thing. Oh, be able to do that, and it's just spend 2 weeks just sweeping the floor, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a little bit different, but I can relate to it. That wasn't me, by the way. I went back to my old primary school actually, helped out as a TA for 2 weeks. It was a decent 2 weeks actually. I enjoyed it. Whenever Albus thought of quitting the job, the memory of his first day of work pierced through his heart. It's a bit confusing, isn't it? Did I lose their favour from that day? 6 months. Do you think he knows we're counting dates? Aren't you on the newbie side? Oof. For the first 2 months. Now I can't wait for him to quit. Albus, of course, had no idea he was still being evaluated. He started applying to other troubleshooter companies to escape that hopeless place. He would stare at the monitor all day, waiting for the result. Albus worked on various things in order to recover the time he wasted for the last 6 months. He organised all the cases that happened during his period of work in the order of time and recorded the specific details of the case situation so that anyone could easily understand it. Organised the equipment, skills and masteries that certain criminals used based on their files. He even organised the case-solving methods of his colleagues in Team 9 so that one could easily compare their activities. It was because he felt that his past 6 months were wasted, that he wanted to pay the company back for lost time while awaiting the results of his applications to other companies. The rate of injury was way too high for Mr. Gube's team. He should actively use the police force's consumables instead. I guess I don't have the mind of our eyes. On the day when Albus received an enrollment letter from another company, he sent the report that he spent so much time working on to Giselle. 1 hour later. Most of the days after Albus got off from work, Giselle spent the night organising cases at the office. Most colleagues at T9 who were on the site together knew about it, but Albus never knew the fact that since his main work was file organising... The report that Albus sent to Giselle, it contained the strategic strengths and weaknesses of the situations when T9 clashed with the criminal organisation Skull. The report was evidence that Albus tried to prove the numerous hypotheses and assumptions as best he could. I mean, apparently, you have a long way to go. 6 months. Probably. Hey! You can't be late on site. Indeed. Cube, Albus will work with you from now on. Hey, hello. Didn't I see your picture in the bar? From that day on, Albus began turning down job offers from other troubleshooter companies that showed him favour. A few months later, oof. The situation on the site was so urgent, so Albus's decision wasn't that bad. Wait, you want to talk to yourself? He is beaten up. I was told to deal with strategy and support while letting Mr. Gube handle the job of defeating the enemies. Got carried away. Numerous people would have gotten hurt if Albus didn't run out at that time. You have to be happy about just getting minimally hurt from the explosion. Oh, I'm the bad guy here. Poor guy. He defended Albus as best he could because of the guilt he felt from injuring an apprentice. And the fact that he could have prevented a worse situation. Huh. Uh-oh. Is there a problem? Dallas? Freaking the dog as well? Hair down? It's kind of nice to see, you know? Ah, they're chatting with Jane. You had a picky person like you complimented him. Of course. You'll get your wish. I'm giving him a hard time these days. She knows it. He'll endure for sure. He should endure. He did sign the exclusive contract. What if he leaves? Wow. Then I will annoy him to death. Oh dear. But 3 months later, Albus, who fulfilled the 1 year of apprenticeship, which was the basic condition to be a troubleshooter, decides to quit the company after having a conversation with Giselle. Your company ID and other paperwork related to the company are all done. Thank you for your efforts this past year. Hey, and there's the black pearl thief sneakers that we had for ages. Thanks, Cube. Come back when you fail to pass. Oh, she's crying. But the one thing to notice... Not everyone is speaking. Their results were always above ours. Yeah, Lewis, the boss of Arbor, becomes a supervisor, but Jean-Louis would do it. He's been doing that job for years. God, so many characters, man. Your supervisor is the king during field training. Just do all the hard things he throws at you. Since he's an old man, I think he often relieves his stress on apprentices when he gets mad. Damn. I think that's a rumor. Eugene is high-tempered. He has enough sanity to not do that. Kate became leader of Team 9 after Giselle left. Oh, nice. Kate's a veteran. She started a troubleshooter when she was your age. Yeah, I agree. That's the Cube. Wasn't he Mr. Kate Sr.? He retired. No way, alright? His blood has started to freeze lately. That sounds terrible. We're having ringer rejections all the time. Jeez, blood freezing. Good grief. It's the eventual fate of all ICE ESP users. Damn. Albus kept asking about the things that happened in the industrial district where he had spent half of his life. It was better to hear the news from somebody in his old company, even if he could have looked it up on the internet. Exactly. Giselle's not bad. She's just... I'd say she has her own way of doing things, you know? But she thinks and believes it's for the best of the person, and maybe she's right. Oh, we're almost there. Ah. The grave. Mother, this is Miss Giselle. I gotta decide that. When I come back after the break, I'll settle on how I want to say it. It was a small, eye-catching gravestone. Alma Knox, 761 to 793. We've heard about this a few times. The catastrophic disaster of 793. It was the massive explosion that occurred at the 10th National Foundation Day Festival under the supervision of the government of Valhalla. The government of Valhalla invited citizens of various districts to celebrate their 10th anniversary. Most of the casualties were the citizens at the party of the day called of the catastrophic disaster. It has been estimated that more than 100,000 people died due to the explosion. Good grief. And a month after the explosion, many more civilians passed away due to the after effects of the explosion, worsening of injuries, complications, and other reasons. History records that more people died in the catastrophic disaster than in any other single event. Giselle also had to say goodbye to some of her friends from the disaster. No. I imagined you would think that. Do you always carry your rifle with you? Probably. Oh? I'm very sorry to make such a stone's front of your mother's grave.
자, 이제 모습을 드러내라고.
What the? What the hell? Like a flare shot! It's Ho Chang! You can't miss the one with the black hair! Damn white tigers. You've become famous for sure now. It's just for fun. Deal with the guys who rush towards us. I will deal with the snipers at the back. But here we go then. The White Tigers. Here we go. So, we have our first taste of actually playing as Giselle. I know, right? It's been a while. So, Giselle is a sniper. The first one that we've actually controlled here, so it plays a little bit different. She has the seal, we know about that, so the first attack gets ignored, and she is at peace. So, HP's pretty decent, but the one thing you'll notice, she has not very good speed, and the reason for that is because of the sniper rifles themselves. All sniper rifles have a -2 speed. That's something you've just got to bear in mind. But obviously, plenty of damage here. This one, though, is only -5. A lot of them are like -10. So yeah, sniper rifle here, better hit chance and crit chance, and spirit mastery giving hit chance as well. She is the steady chain fire that we were trying to get hold of for Protégé, and you're already dead, which we've also seen as well. A lot of cool stuff here. She has veteran. Wow, she's gonna be to stuns. Obviously, still a lot of the usual stuff you'd expect here. Base defense, taking a passage from a position where you can take cover grants you concealment. Very sweet. So the idea basically is we want to get her down the back and firing away. So you can see here. Yeah, she has flare shots. So you can gain sight of the target area. 240 units. Reloading resets all cooldowns. And then the chain fire, as we've seen. Your normal shooting. And then a decisive shot here. Just piercing damage in a straight line. Piercing through enemies. It's pretty sweet. Right. Let's get to work then. So you can see here, these are all guys that have been revealed, basically. Let's go get them. Damn. That was... I know, right? Okay, she is level 31, though, which is pretty good. And we're going to need that experience, actually. This is not the best of spots here. So I think we're going to get Albus to basically advance here and go get himself some, probably. But still true, though. We are heavily outnumbered. Let's get going. You see there, Giselle there, 114 units. So I think all of her attacks have a pretty hefty... time penalty, I think. Yeah, look, that one doesn't particularly. Yeah, cast a 23, 20, 10. So that is a problem you've got to find a solution for. Good hit. Alright, here they come. That's a little annoying. Of course, remember, smoke screens will protect against headshots. Here come the enemy snipers. Oh, you really think that's gonna... I think you are outmatched, sir. Good dodge. I suspect she's probably a bit fragile as well, would be my concern. I suspect Giselle can't take the most amount of hits. I should have wind-veiled you to protect against suppression. There's the seal used up there. This is a tough little fight, actually. What is your armor and resistances? 409 armor. Resistances are pretty low, though. That is a worry. Right. This is going to start getting a little ugly, this, I think. Yeah, like 84. That is pretty bad, right. Chain fire. You need to do some action here. Damn, impulse shields, man. So annoying. Ooh, can I actually hit them with the, not. Oh, man, really? That's... There we go. Brutal, they're both dead. There were 10 of them at the beginning. Probably just as many of them or more along the withdrawal route. It's about that. That's your keeping score. Also choose for the level. Right. Go get him. What a hit. What a hit. I didn't expect that. Brutal. Brutal. Can you focus on the job at hand, my dear? Gotta be careful, there are these headshots coming in here. There's a few types being filmed, which I need to dispel. That's pretty bad. I need to wind veil you so badly, but we're gonna get some headshot issues here. Oh, by bear in mind, of course, as mentioned, she gets automatic concealment, does Giselle, so that will help a lot here. Right. Let's take these guys out here. Beautiful, beautiful. Fools, right? Here comes more smoke grenades, unsurprising. Oh yeah, you are exhausted. That is an issue. She's got 6 vigor recovery standard, which is pretty decent. But yeah, sniping takes 20 shots. That is quite a lot. That is an issue. But, wait, what? Base hit chance of 90%. My God. Wow. He's in smoke there, everyone. Didn't matter. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal.
알겠습니다. 바람이여, 너의 마음을.
Oops, sorry about that. Right. Can you... What kind of... 82%! And he's in full cover in smoke. And he's still like 80%. That is crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. My God. Alright then. So we're going to try to get the hell out of here. But we also need to like piece ourselves together a little
목표로
bit.
이동하겠습니다.
I might have to vigor restore Giselle here.
자, 바람을 일으켜 봅시다. 적 우리를 확인했습니다.
I don't want to send Albus up on his own though, it's a bit worrying. Oh, you're overcharged. Oh, okay then. Well, let's not worry about that then. Let's go kill some dudes. Well, you sir are about to have a bad day.
제가 가겠습니다.
Can you be seen from that? This feels pretty harsh.
이번 사냥은 여기까지고.
It's just
끝까지
wasted.
지원해줘서 고마워.
Oh wow! And he gave me. I actually got an action for that. Neat. Yeah, as you see, sniper gives maximum vigor and sight and stuff, which is pretty good. But yeah, we got some extra actions for our troubles there. Very sweet. Yeah, look at that. Prior planning, dodge shots, halves. Yeah, headshot. Put your target out of action, decreases AT by 20. Absolutely ridiculous. But you do need to vigor restore here. Gonna take Giselle a little while until she gets her next action is the only issue here. So Albus is gonna have to you have to kind of hold the front here. There's Ho Cheng. There goes Ho Cheng. Wow, he got slaughtered. That was brutal. Good plan, poor execution.
자, 이제 제 차례입니다. 가볍게. 바람과 함께 사라지세요.
Fortunately, we've got some levels on these guys. Just keep us in trail here. Yeah, Wintervale now protecting against the suppression, which obviously we know they love to do.
가볍게.
Man, Ho Cheng got freaking brutalized. It was ugly. Rude.
바람과 함께합니다.
Yeah, she's on a spot above her here. We have to help her out. I just need to take this guy out here. We are going to be pretty slow on actions here for a bit, but so be it.
이번 승리는 제가 가져가겠습니다.
There's 5 of them left. I know. Ah, no more wind veil, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel the impulse fields. No. If that lands, I'm pretty screwed. He's down.
다신 되지 않기를. 행운이 따르는 것.
Smoke screen. God damn it.
이미 저항은 무의미합니다.
But he actually negated it from blocking, which is insane. Minus 30 for weapon because of the sets that I've got on him. Which is pretty awesome. Albus is hurting though, so get yourself healed. And then I guess we look to return the favour. We've taken some punishment here.
미안.
사냥하기 좋은 일이지만 어차피 바보야.
Wow, you survived. Good job.
한 발이면 충분할 거야.
Yeah, I thought that too.
이미 저항은 무의미합니다.
You action so quickly sometimes. It is awesome. I was doing a decent job here, I'm not gonna lie. This is going a lot better than I was expecting. Oh yeah, give me those time units. Thank you. It's gotta heal, right?
자,
Overcharged for a third time.
제가 가겠습니다.
Nuts.
강하게. 다음은 누구입니까? 모두 상대해드리겠습니다.
Well, I hate to say it, but you're pretty screwed.
그래, 도망쳐.
You're just one-handed.
실망스럽다.
It's not even fair, is it? So here's the fledgling, and you can see the angle of like the area it will highlight, which is pretty cool.
잘 숨어 있는 거지?
That's a real useful ability, that. That's really awesome. It's all over for you.
목표로 이동하겠습니다. 바람이여, 처음의 마음을! 바람과 함께 사라지세요.
Oh, Chang, it's the cops! Hey! How you doing, Jane? Cheers. Tell me about it. Yeah, they're literally gunning for me now. It's kind of ridiculous. She's an employee in my last place. Yeah, Jane knows exactly who she is. It's surprising that Inspector Jane and Mrs. Giselle are friends. It is kind of strange, isn't it? Like, the police background. But then, is it really? They're very different types of people, to be fair. I know, right? Don't worry about it. You're running around very energetically. Oh, thanks. Cheers. So before he left, this is a few days ago, he was heavily injured at Pugo Backstreet, realized a great weakness of the company. It was a one-man team. He finally realized. Since Albus was the only troubleshooter in the company, they couldn't respond to any requests. Yes, with the only official troubleshooter. Everyone else is apprentices. The White Town must also be exploiting this fact. Yeah, he has to be at everything. Albus also felt some pressure at this point. It's partly why, I guess it's a storyline reason to explain. You'll obviously note that Albus has been fixed on every single case we've done. Well, that's because he's our official troubleshooter, so he has to be at everything. A year of apprenticeship was necessary in order to earn the privilege of taking the troubleshooter exam. BSync was the first troubleshooter company for Sion, Irene, Ray, Haijing, and Ray. Sion, who has worked for the company the longest period of time, has only been in 6 months. Not long enough. They look up related laws for the cases when Haijing's authorization as envoy allowed them to respond to requests to go on site, but only the exemption from responsibility was left. Exactly. Sorry about that, it like weirdly double-clicked there. That was very strange. I don't think there was meant to be any more of that there, but that was a bit weird. Anyways, there you go then. So, I think that means one thing surely is going to happen, right? Also note that Giselle starts off straight away in the purples. Not even on the blue ranks there. Guess it makes sense. And yes, she does go into combat wearing high heels. Because of course she fucking does. That's a good mission, though. I enjoyed that. Learned a lot. And so, she takes up Jane's offer and joins Giselle Wallenstein from the Karas Union. So, she has, of course, her own masteries. We've got Season Hunter. I don't know what she had on, by the way. I don't think she had anything on. Season Hunter reinforces support and item abilities. So items require using ability only by 1. So if you use an item immediately, then you can do something else. And the number of usage restrictions increases by 2. The number of usage restrictions increases by 2. Does that mean I get more items or I get less? Or I'm kind of confused. It's not the best word I think I've ever seen. Reinforcing scope. Just extra sight and range damage. Pretty straightforward. And a life or death situation. Dodging an attack when your HP is lower than 33% triggers excitement and makes it automatically your turn. Wow. That is some ability. This is the standard one to go for, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't think I'm going to get in a situation where I'm that required to need it. Oh, by the way, have you seen a necklace? Oh, man. I think I'm going to go Season Hunter and see how it goes. But I reserve the right to change this. And I probably will. Welcome. Please take a seat. Hi. You'll even be a seat. They're still in their office. I'm going to work as a member of the team for some time. I know, right? Oh, I mean, you think of like the femme fatale sort of archetype, freaking the white eyes and everything. I'm Troubleshooter Giselle. Pleasure to meet you. Don Bruce. You probably should. Cup of tea, please. And so she's gonna stay out here in the bar on the PC. Hello. Of course, they have no idea who she is. UK. I'm Troubleshooter Giselle. Oh, you knew who she was. Mm-hmm. I still love Irene's thinking pose, by the way. She looks younger than how Albus described her. The power of anime compels you. I mean, she must be like definitely way into her 30s, right? Like probably like 33, 34, going by the rough game. I don't know what the exact date is the game takes place. I think she's probably like in... Well, his mother died like 84? 94? She's probably about like 34, 35. Hey, reality. You're Chaos Brush Ray. You know her. Run around abandoned crime scenes in this district. I was curious about the artist of the graffiti, so I looked it up. Are you going to start paying officially? I'm going to be your #1 fan. Not expected. Yeah. You have a sense of responsibility and skills like others your age. Please. It's true that Albus is stubborn, but I believe he has a good eye for evaluating people. Tell me if there is anything I can be of help on occasion. At least I'll be more help than Albus. Damn. This is Ms. Irene. So we're gonna have more teammates. Yeah. Hero Irene. She does her homework, doesn't she? I heard that the citizens of Windwall District had a red-haired hero. Exactly. This is... You can call me hiding. What a match, by the way. What a pair. He's the envoy of the Fortress of Suffering. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Interesting person. What a pair, by the way. For good memories. Yeah, good point. Where is he? Is he just a moment ago? Huh. Still her space in the office? I'm bound to use the bar next door, and I've already talked about this with Albus. So please understand. Huh. I mean, to be fair, eventually I've got to have stop. I've only got so much space for people in this office space, so I'm okay with it. Huh. Curious. So, good things have occurred. I'll get to Giselle in a moment, and we're going to have a talk about her and talk about what to be continuing on here. But, thing that's worth noting is, of course, she has an official Troubleshooter license, which means we can get a third jurisdiction under our hand, and we can go pretty much wherever the hell we want, apart from a couple of areas. Like, almost everything is available for jurisdiction, which is pretty sweet. So, what do we want here? I've not thought about this. I kind of had a feeling it was coming. I'm not too worried about that. The Iron Forest, I might actually go for. Yeah. Pretty much this Iron Forest, reputation of all district increases by 5. But reduced reputation that shouldn't be too bad. Supply and train manuals is also okay. Obviously, there's loads of missions out here. But I feel like we could probably do better. We've got the Angry Barrel business lane, which would give me potions or equipment. The merchant unit would give business districts and stuff. That would also reduce my cost of trading more, and also increase the jurisdiction fund. So this seems a pretty good place to take a shout. The only thing is, it's hard to do a lot of missions here, so I'd have to probably look to support my work elsewhere. But I think this is a decent application. I've got to be rank 8 just to be able to get that, which is nuts. A couple of options. We got Pugo Street, which isn't a terrible idea. We could and take Pugo Street back. We've got the industry here. Evaluating crime equipment of rare rank or higher. 4, 8, or 12. That's actually pretty decent. Accessories. Workmanship of randomly craftable items increased by 40. Ooh, that's tempting. And industrial stuff as well. This would give me extra bonuses from thank you letters as well, which would be pretty nice. We've got the Dustwind Highway as well, which would give the special areas, that gives the manuals. Inspection and catch smuggling. When completing Dustwind Highway District mission, you receive 2 items of greater Iowa, but we physically can't get there. But it's an option. What else we got here? We got the Metrodium Business District, which is where Starlight is. Motivation consumption decrease isn't too bad. It is worth a lot of money, though. Look at that. Level 10 reputation, nearly 6,000 VIL, which is why it costs nearly 10 grand to apply in the first place. This might well be where we go here, and it gives me the business effect as well, which would be pretty sweet. Carrying out missions, the location of item chests will appear on the mini-map. Also, no items can ever be lost. That's not bad. It provides the highest jurisdiction subsidy among the businesses in Windwall District. Yeah, it is worth a lot of money. Ashen Harbour gives the highest industry. Also, that's nearly 6.5 grand. My god! Wow. Rare weapons, materials. That costs over 10 grand. This one's even more expensive. Jeez. You can just see as well, like, how much there is. Skywind Park, plenty of fund. When you're completing 7 district missions, gain an extra reward of 200% is given. Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Anything else? We've Industry, tempting. Pugo Street, we've obviously been there. Angry Barrel wouldn't be the worst. We also got Shadow Fog, which is the slums. Which, you know, could be alright. Pretty cheap, though. Not a whole lot going on here. We cannot do Crow Street. We need to be max ranked for Crow Street. You'll notice you get very little money, however, for this. So I don't know why you'd want to take here. I guess because it's very hard to get outskirt stuff done. But this one is ranked 5. It's kind of hard to turn that down. Extra equipment would be nice, but this would give me extra reduced prices, which is probably more useful in the long run. But I want an industry. Let's go for the Ashen Harbour. 10 grand. My god. And I think I will go with rare weapons for now. Several district missions. Do I have any missions central district? Starlight Junction isn't a million miles away. Skywind Park. We'll go with rare weapons for now. I think this should be fine. Oh, over here as well. Magenta District is giving me information for Windwall missions, which I'm happy with. And Silver Cloud is still giving me wholehearted support. Southern District increases by 10. But Southern District is maxed. Residences are also pretty decent. Go on civilian cheer for that. I think it'll be fine. So, as mentioned, this is going to be the last video I do for the time being recorded. However, it doesn't mean I'm not going to be playing any of this game. I will find a spot at some point next week to probably play this a little bit. There is, isn't there? So, what are we actually going to be doing off screen? Well, let's have a little look here. So, we have the Iron Forest Resource District, which is going to be our next story mission. However, you'll notice that there are plenty of side missions available for us here that we have not yet triggered in various places, and it would be good to get into some of these and do some work here. Also worth noting, I won't do any of the violent cases off screen because I don't think that's quite fair. Also, I've got a funny feeling if we go back to Shooter Street, we're going to find some more jobs. Let's have a looky then, shall we? There's actually no actual new quests here. Huh, that surprises me, but I suspect there could well be. I was expecting that. So, while we're here, let's have a quick look at Giselle before we call it all a day. So here she is, level 31. So she already has accesses to multiple classes. We've got the Sniper, which allows Sniper and Gunman stuff, as you can see. And she can actually go all the way back to Gunman, which she has already got mastered, which I appreciate the game does that. So we've got the Sniper class, but we've also got Hunter. Which I don't quite know what the hell Hunter does. Has a definite change on our defense, so it's much more defensive-minded. That's going to nullify your mastery board. The hell is this? Taming beasts. Taunt will become triggered on the beast while taming. Other actions will become available if you succeed in taming or fail in the middle of the process. You can tame beasts with a rank of Epic Maximum. You mean she can literally take control of things? It's fine, I can fix that. I just want to see what the hell this does. Also gives me an extra mastery board as well. Hunter class. You're gonna... I guess it's more of like using the ground too much. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of hoping I was going to get a bit more information, but yeah, just putting a foe with HP less than a third gets you excited. That's okay, I guess. It's not that awesome. She can craft snipers, unsurprisingly. Yeah, just a sniper rifle. The Bonaparte wool coat, which is... Oh, that's a thing that's worth noting as well. So I actually got some equipment that was rare rank standard. So yeah, she can use these bracelets for HP, but she can also use rings as well for resistance. But she cannot use the arm bracelets that we use for a lot of our team, like the armbands and such. She cannot use them. So if I go to yeah, the team wrist here. The wrist guards. Yeah, she can't use those. So you'll be careful of that. It means it's hard for her to get a load of armor. So she can have a lot of health, but that has to make up for the fact that she doesn't have a lot else going on. So that is gotta be careful of. She obviously runs the same shoes as Haijing. Not a big deal. And yeah, there's the Hunter Seal Yidsteel District. 5 speed and cancel the first attack received during the mission. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. So that allows her to actually tame beasts in the wild. That's pretty insane. That's what the Beastkeeper's for. I can get beasts in the wild, and I can leave them here at the shelter. Huh. Interesting. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put her back onto the sniper class for the time being. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time doing various side missions. And I'll record though, and I'll play them on my own. I am going to go ahead and limit leveling. However, for the purposes of all this, I want to get right up to level 30 would be nice. But other than that, I might just leave it at 29, it's fine. What I will do is I will, in our difficulties, I'm going to turn everything down to hard mode. And I'm going to put limits to growth back on. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of missions off the side, and that is going to affect a lot of things. You go to where we are with the mission control panel. The next recommended level is 31, which is about-ish where we're at here. There or thereabouts, so... But I'm going to go ahead and do these various side missions. I'm going to complete all the quests that I physically can. We're not going to Starlight Junction, though. These and this can wait for our return. And what we can do next time is we can go ahead and I think finish the 4th chapter, because I imagine we haven't finished it yet. We got one last mission to do, which is going to finish off chapter 4, which is going to be our official proper first mission with Thingy, with Giselle. And then what we're going to do is crack on with this violent case, and then probably this one right afterwards. But I want to finish the 4th chapter first. But that is the plan. That's going to give me time to work with Giselle and get us set up. We can have a look at like a mastery board, for example. Bear in mind, she doesn't have a sniper here. I should just quickly whack on here. If you've not seen the various bits and pieces she's got here, yeah, look at all this stuff that she's got. It's kind of nuts here. So steady time to positioning is nearly there. We've got perfect marksmanship as well. Part sniping effect from precision sniping increases by 100, which is the specific ability that she's got there. But other things as well, rapid fire. Other abilities here. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of these, which means I need to get hold of more mastery with the sniper class, which I will definitely get hold of. And I'll spend some time. I'll put her together with one headshot at a time. There's only one enemy existing in your sight. Chance to activate headshot increased by 25%. Pretty cool. So I'll spend some time on Giselle. I'll put her together, see what we've got here. And we will rock and roll from there, basically. And we'll see how we go. No, not much defense stuff, though. That is a concern. Alright, so we're back here on Shooter Street specifically. And, well, let's go through things nice and quickly. So let's have a look a little bit at Giselle in a bit more detail here very quickly before we continue on. So yeah, she starts off with the sniper class here, which is pretty decent stuff. Some fun equipment as well. The sniper I've seen here, which loses 5 speed, but the Hunter Seal compensates for that. Very good, that. We've got our own wall coat as well, which is pretty neat. 20 vigor, 5 recovery, pain resistances. Yeah, the luxury brand Bonaparte has excellent heat and cold resistances. Now, something I noted, she actually starts off with this bracelet here, the flash guard, which isn't too bad, but I actually got this. I made this like the other day. And it turns out that you see here, she can use bracelets for the health. She can also use rings as well, which give her resistance, but she cannot wear wrist guards for the armor. Can't use them. Not at all. So unfortunately, she is forced to go probably down the bracelet route to give her HP. So because her defenses aren't great, so she can kind of take some hits is pretty much where we're going here. Runs with the shoes as well. It does have 2 other uniforms as well. I'll have a look at these very quickly. We've got her white outfit, which is very yeah. It's not bad, actually. And the red and black, which is kind of a derivative of what she's originally running, but actually, it's not too far away from what she runs standardly. I think it's alright. We'll run out with her standard clothes for the time being. So her class specifically, so she has the sniper ability here, as you'll see here as well, but she has another ability, another class, which is Hunters. Now, you notice it kind of reduces her attack power a bit and gives her defense properties. Something that Giselle can do, which she can do standardly anyway, regardless of class, is she has this ability. Taming Beasts. And you can use this to tame beasts in the wild. And as such, they will become a part of your team. You can tame beasts with a rank of Epic at maximum, not beyond that. But make them part of your team. This is partially why... And I don't quite know exactly, but remember we've got Leo, who's the beast tamer over here. Beast Keeper here at the shelter. I imagine this is basically as you get people and animals, you can keep them here. And I guess you can probably work on them to bring them into combat later on. But that's something we'll explore at a future point. The thing to know for Giselle is that she can do it even if she's a sniper ability, which is pretty neat. And yeah, here's her ability as well. So Tame Beast is there. A couple bits as well. She also has automatic access to a second one, which you get there, which would be pretty sweet. As for her mastery board, have a look at this as well. So she's got a lot of decent stuff already, actually. There's the sniper stuff from earlier. Starts off with plenty of gunman stuff, which she can also use. And you can see it's steady fire, already dead. But she also has other things as well. Perfect marksmanship. Double effect of the precision shooting equipment, which I don't have on currently. But it's something I don't know. Shadow in the dark. Needs shadow sniping, which you don't have. High ground sniping, highland covering. Don't have that. Lots of things that unfortunately I don't have yet because I need to get some ranks with Giselle. And we'll work it out. But we can get one headshot at a time with a certain support mastery. I'm not entirely sure which one. There's also as well gun lightning here, which would be really good. Speed, move distance, stuff like that. So, you know, rifling reinforcement. Attacking a target using a piercing shooting attack decreases the penalty applied to hit chance by 50%. Probably spirit. So there's plenty of stuff to do with Giselle, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to run with how she is pretty much outfitted. We've also got these bits as well for stuff here as well, but I'm not going to worry about this right now. What we're going to do is we are going to do one last video before I pack up recording this for a little while. And we are going to go to the Resource Management District. And the reason for that is because this is actually the final mission of Chapter 4. And if I'm going to be taking a break from recording, I think it makes sense to finish the chapter out entirely and see how we stand. I think that makes sense. I also do want to give Giselle a bit of a spin before I call it a thing. And while I will be doing some off-screen work afterwards, we'll worry about that afterwards. Also, Giselle can make sniper rifles, as you can see, but that's all she can make, so I think. Her synergy stuff, by the way. She is a Gemini. The Hierophant. If a team member received more than 1,000 experience points by your actions, they get 100 bonus experience, which is pretty neat. She has no relationship currently. Also, what's with the freaking image? I got nothing, kids. I got nothing, but yeah. So, she's definitely neutral to most people. But she's got a disposition with Albus. It's just that she's already friendly with Scion. I wonder what that's about. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Anyways, so I'm going to thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to do the final story mission of Chapter 4. And then we're going to rock and roll from then. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.